You guys, Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, about Blu-rays, 4Ks, and even DVDs, the way we like to buy and own our movies and TV shows, have them in a beautiful, or sometimes really messy, library, and watch them when and how we want. This is a little bit of a crazy video. I'm kind of doing this off the cuff with very little edits because I don't have a lot of time right now, but I have a cool haul that I want to share with you guys. I got this box right here from The Beast, the Best Buy. So I want to go through these with you. It's going to be messy. It's going to be crude because I'm not editing. I'm recording this in StreamYard, so that's what it is. If you're a physical media collector, you want to be a physical media collector, or you want to talk about movies, you're in the right spot. I love these conversations, and it's the reason the channel exists. So hit that notification bell so you know when I'm going live. Hit that subscribe button to join the conversation, and if you like the video, a like really helps get the word out. I think we underappreciate the value of the likes. Sorry, I'm choking a little bit. As I record this, I've just had coffee. It's not early, but early for me on a Saturday. So I've already opened the box, so we can just go into it and pull all these beautiful pickups out. Now, I'm somebody who doesn't buy a lot of new release titles when they come out. I tend to get those used or on sales or whatever. I lean more heavily into limited edition boutiques, because I know when those are gone, a lot of times they're gone, especially when it comes to something like Vinegar Syndrome or something like that. But if I'm really in the mood to see some big studio movie that's coming out, then we'll go ahead and get it. And that is the case. You're going to see this video, and then in a few days, another video that are a lot of major studio titles. Not a lot, a few major studio titles. I don't do super giant 15 film hauls or whatever. This is 4, I think, in this box. So there are a couple of major new studio releases. I've got some Scream Factory in here. Now, I used to be very aggressive about Scream Factory because for certain films that I really love, I wanted to make sure and get the slip, you know? And this is a first world problem for collectors. I know slip doesn't really matter in the long term because you got the movie and you got the extras. But they look so nice, especially these Scream Factory releases. The slips all kind of match. They look nice together. Although I will say, and I think I've said it before, I think Scream Factory has ripped off their 4K aesthetic from Blue Underground, who is already doing this really like kind of elegant black slipcover. But as of late, if the movie is marked collector's edition from Scream Factory, it always comes with a slip. So I haven't been rushing on those. But things work out great sometimes, and you end up getting some stuff as it comes out. So that's what's happened. So let's crack into these together. The first thing I'm pulling out of the box here is Creepshow. I'm really hoping now that we have this 4K of Creepshow from Scream Factory that Arrow will give us a 4K of Creepshow 2. And I know you can get Creepshow 3 in a limited edition from Shout Factory's website, from the Shout Factory website, but who needs that really? So here's the inside. And again, the back still in the wrapper. And we're going to bust into this thing. Now, I already know. I feel it. I don't know what exactly the rule is now with them in reversible artwork, but it doesn't seem like they do it anymore. Not really. So I'm not expecting it, but man, it would be nice to have it, especially considering they did do an additional slip box for this, or slip cover. I didn't see a need for paying that exorbitant amount of extra money to get another slip cover that I don't need and a poster that I'm not going to hang up. So I skipped it this time. All right, so here it is with the case off. And we go inside, and we get the Blu-ray and the 4K. We do have disc art, which is great. And then let me just check to see. You guys, I've been proven wrong. And you're probably watching this if you already own this saying, Steven, you're wrong. There's reversible artwork. I am hype, and it is beautiful. Exactly what I want. Reversible artwork. Let me try and flip it. I really suck at flipping artwork because I get nervous that I'm gonna, bend it or something. But I'm gonna do this and get this in here so we can look at it together, because this is the kind of artwork that I want for the Creepshow movie. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I love it so much. I love it. You guys, this makes me so happy. It's the simple things, the simple pleasures sometimes to get a little bit of reversible artwork. Now, if I can just get it in here correctly, that would be great. That's kind of right. Kind of crooked also. Come on, Steven. So let me know in the comments if you guys have been buying these Scream Factories how you feel about them not doing reversible artwork in so many of their titles. Because now I just take it for granted that this box, this actual case for this movie is a little odd. Yeah, it's got a weird little extra lip on it that I haven't seen before, and it's kind of making the artwork slide in crooked, so I'm working on it. There we go. All right, cool. I'm sorry that took so long, and I'm not going to edit it, I'm sorry. But here we go. Look at this. It looks like the comic book. That's so good, you guys. It's a simple pleasures, a little extra thought and love put into a release like this. I love it so much. I love this movie, Creepshow 1, and I like Creepshow 2 also. I really like that one too. So I hope we get a 4K of it. I have not had this one. I kept waiting on the Creepshow box that they had out, and I do feel a little sad that we didn't get a side load or slip box or something like that for this movie, because the previous Blu-ray had a nicer box. This just has this same black slip case that they're doing for all their 4Ks. I wish we'd gotten that box again. But okay, Creepshow. I love this movie. Love it. George Romero, Stephen King. Just love it. All right, we're saving this one to last. So what do we got next? Okay, let's keep the theme going. One of my favorite Scream Factory releases. I love this movie. I bought the previous release, the Blu-ray release, which now I have to flip, but I don't care. I'm happy to have this in 4K. Motel Hell. This is technically a horror movie, but I watch it more like a comedy. There we go. This movie cracks me up. And you've got this guy, I always forget his name, but he's an old school actor. He used to be a big actor, like in westerns and things. And now he's, relegated to lo-fi or low budget horror movies in the 70s. But this is a really fun movie. It is about a couple who collects people and buries them up to their neck and, grows them in their garden for food. It's just hilarious. All right, so pulling off the slip box. And on the inside, we've got, again, the same artwork. Ooh, if we can get reversible artwork on this one, that'll be amazing. But yeah, I just remember as a kid watching HBO or Showtime or one of those channels and seeing this movie like late at night and just loving it. So it does have some nostalgia for me, which is great. But outside of the nostalgia, it's actually a really funny movie. All right, so going inside the case, we've got box art, or disc art, which is great. Come back a little bit. There we go. So let's see. Do we get reversible artwork? Yes, we do. You guys, what is happening? Because the last handful of movies I've picked up from Scream Factory have not had reversible art, but I'm getting reversible art here. And let me just look at the two pieces of art. I mean, they're not that much different, unfortunately. But I am going to go with the reverse art because it is slightly different. And if there's more than one piece of art in a Blu-ray, I want to be able to look at both. So we're going to do that, even though it's not really as different as I would have liked. But that happens sometimes. So there you go. So when you compare the two, pull back a little bit, you can see I know the light's a bother, but they're not that much different. So I don't think there's any new extras. I think this is all just, the extras are just ported over stuff, and that's fine because there's some decent extras here. I can't wait to watch this in 4K. I'm so hype. Let me know if you guys have picked this one up, if the 4K transfer is something I should be excited for. All right, so this next one is what I was talking about earlier, like major studio release that I normally wouldn't pay much attention to. But I haven't seen this movie in so long, and I was so excited for it. And I kind of got hyped to buy it, too, because you couldn't really get it in Best Buy here. Let me know if you could pick this movie up in your store, because in Best Buy here, it was a special order. You had to order it online. So by ordering online, ended up spending more money and getting other things. And that is Jim Carrey and The Truman Show. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I love this movie. I think it might be my favorite Jim Carrey. It is science fiction. It is like in that... I can't think of what to compare it to really, but it has a a lot of social commentary about media, about reality television, and about how we treat people that are in the spotlight. And it is as relevant, if not more so, now than when it came out. So, popping it out of the slipcover, of course, nothing is expected here, just more of the same art. But one could dream, right? One could dream. So, get the plastic off the top. And we'll just see. I mean, surely we at least have disc art, right? Oh, there is a digital code in there. I will keep that. No, not even disc art. It ain't that surprising, y'all. No reversible art. Didn't expect any. I would have liked to have at least had disc art on the 4K, because not having it on the Blu-ray wouldn't have surprised me, because they're just repurposing the previous Blu-ray, I think. I don't know if this Blu-ray is struck from the new transfer or not. So I would imagine what bonus features we do have here. There looks like there's a couple of things. They're spread across 2 discs. I usually you would get all the bonus features just on the blue, but they're across both. And this label looks weird to me. I thought we were going to double up on the 4K again, but it just says anniversary there. It is the 25th anniversary for this movie. So, has Ed Harris in it, is also really great in this movie. I love The Truman Show, and normally, like I said, I would have waited, but I really want to watch it. I'm just excited to see it. So that's those 3. Now we're going to get to the big kahuna, the limited edition that we got. And when this came out on Blu-ray, I wanted this limited edition, and I'm so glad I didn't get it, because it's been reissued by Arrow Video, the exact same edition, just we've replaced it with the 4K disc, and that is Waterworld. Kevin Costner's Waterworld. I know that this movie was kind of hated when it came out, but it's really fun. It's beautiful to look at. It's got great design. I think the problem with the movie, honestly, is it was too long. And this was a thing for Kevin Costner movies at that point. The Postman was too long. Dances with Wolves was too long. If this movie had, 45 minutes trimmed off it, I think people would like it better. But as it sits, it's kind of a drudgery to get through it, because it's just so dang long. All right, so there it is without the wrapper. That's the J card. Probably won't keep the J card. I've kind of been keeping them a little bit. Oh, this tape, it's got a little... I don't want to tear the cover, because that did happen to me once, where this little round pieces of tape that hold the J card on there kind of tear the cover. All right, here we go. Here it is with the J card removed. Beautiful artwork on the back. And it's got a nice felt feel to the box. Very heavy, hefty box. So let's pop the stuff out and see what we got. First up, there is a poster that's the artwork. I'm not going to unfold that. It's the artwork from the box. And then we have this perfect bound book, which looks epic. And it actually opens reasonably well, too. I hate it when they just don't hardly open. This one opens okay. And there's a lot of art, screenshots from the movie. And you guys, this was pre-CGI, so they built this stuff, and it was exorbitantly expensive, and that got this movie a really bad reputation because it was costing so much money to make. But I think the movie's fun, honestly. So here we are. Here's the 4K. I hate it when Arrow Video and Vinegar Syndrome go to this black box. They could still do a clear box, right? And it would be fine as a 4K. Going inside. All right, what do we have here? Oh, we have some art cards. We have an advertisement here for some J-horror, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I'll look at it later. On the back, they all have this art, and then I'll show you the cards. I literally say this on every video, that these are fine. These cards are fine, but I wish if they were going to do these art cards, they would all be international posters. I would love to have little cards of every poster that came out for the movie. I think that would be really fun. All right, so we have the cards. Then inside, we have We have the 4K. And then we have 2 Blu-rays. So there's a lot of extras here to go through and dig into. And I like I said, I haven't seen the movie, or I haven't seen this release. I've seen the movie, but I haven't seen this release. And there is, of course, reversible artwork because we're talking about Arrow Video here. So let me flip it. And this artwork is not that good, to be honest, that I'm flipping it to. But it is of the era from when the movie was made. So I do like to have that because it is, relevant historically. So we've got it here. And you'll see, it's fine. It's not special, though. All right. Yeah, see, it's just that sort of floating head look. And a different color palette, too. And I actually don't think that color palette for this poster matches the color palette of the movie. The artwork that Arrow Video has created does. But it's the same as what's on the book. Okay. I think this color palette is more accurate to the movie. All right, you guys. So that is my pickup haul from Best Buy. Like I said, I've got another one coming to show you, and I'll do that in the next couple of days. And until then, let me know what you think. And until next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with friends and family, and remind them why physical media is bumping the mic is the best way to watch movies and TVs at home. I suck doing that. I'll see you guys on the next one. That's close enough, right?